fresh from Japan.
And if you're
No. No, mommy gotta hold that.
Everyone's been talking about this $7,000 strawberry from Erewhon, so we're gonna try it out. Even the packaging itself looks like it's $7,000, so we're so excited. Cheers! Fresh from Japan.
So, yay, there she goes. Okay, camera.
Hello.
Right there. What did you do, Brianna?
Huh?
What did you do?
Oh, just switch. I got it. She said it.
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm trying to get stuff to get quick rushing me. No.
okay. So Luna's in the room, but I want to share you guys. I want to share her song "Mary Mary" and her video with you all. Hopefully we won't have any more interruption or breakdown or whatever we had about 5 minutes ago. It seems like it was longer than that, but it's only like about 5 minutes. But when something goes wrong, it seems like the time is forever. So here's got it going. So I definitely got to ask her about the title because it's really interesting to me.
You think everything is?
It really is. You know, everything. I'm that interesting person, or that knows this thing nosy person.
When I asked how does your garden grow, eyes grow wider and so slow. Are no bells, no cockle shells, pretty maids just have to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dusty tales of woe will leave you low. Sure, brambles, nettles, thorns, reap exactly what she sowed. Whoa. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, finding sorrow. She's never happy. Oh. Fortunate she must be there to bask in spotlights everywhere. Stories got some water enhanced, everlasting Porky's dance. It's a dance. Quite contrary, finding sorrow. You're never happy. Lofty mountain, born of mortals, lurching forward towards catastrophe,
All right, you guys. You guys are listening. That was Luna Collins. Luna Collins is a musician, a singer, songwriter, and she's joining us from Manchester, England this evening, which is late. So I appreciate her staying up to come and talk with us, to chat with us. Hi, Luna.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate that.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, sorry for the glitch we had earlier. We don't know what the heck happened. Stuff started blinking and like boom. Okay. So I think it's been raining all day, so something hit something and it knocks it out or whatever. So there we have it. So thank you this evening. You guys were just listening to her new single, Mary Mary. Honestly, when I heard the title Mary Mary, I thought of something else. So explain to me or explain to our viewers the title.
Well, Mary Mary Mindset is the full title. And what it really points to is there's people who are deliberately contrary. So it's like the nursery rhyme, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Which is what I sort of base the visual on. And it's because I think in everybody's life, we've met somebody who can turn something positive into something negative. You know, you have good news, and then they find some part of that that they can make sound really disastrous.
Uh,
And this was based on a composite, but there was one person in my life who was always like that. No matter what it was, she could find something about it. It's like,
uh,
oh no, it's a disaster. It's like, I wasn't looking at it that way. But I think we all know somebody quite like that.
I, yeah, quite a few people. Well, I know what you're talking about because when I deal with those type of people, I immediately get a headache. But I've learned over the years to kind of not tell people certain things because they're going to give you that negative, that negativity that you don't want. So I just learned to be quiet sometimes. I started praying and talking and said, why is it always like that? So it's like learn when to keep your mouth closed and not tell everybody everything. It doesn't matter who they are, whether they're a relative or a friend.
Oh no, you've frozen on me. Hmm. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Hopefully, we get past that.
I think because it's been, I said it's been rainy, it's windy, and you know we have March wind, so it's just been crazy all day. It's been like this on and off all day. I am so sorry.
No worries. I mean,
Did she hear me?
technical things happen.
Please, you said it right. And the fact of the matter is that you're being so patient. I said she's still there. I know she's still there, so it's all good.
I'm still here.
What you doing?
When I
Thank
Okay, so
I,
thank you.
I promise you, it's not our norm.
It's okay.
There you go. This is my technical person right here. So whatever goes wrong, I just sit here and stay calm, and she just fixes the stuff. I've learned over the years not to stress out, just because I used to panic. I thought, oh, that is free. But now I'm calm. I'm cool. So we're gonna talk quickly. So hopefully we don't want it to go out again. So you were talking about Mary Mary, the title Mary
Right.
Mary, Practice Mary, and meeting people that are just always so negative. So what did you find that person doing this experience while you were creating this song and you didn't have a title, or was it a working title beforehand?
It was a working title beforehand because I tend to write with titles. I observe things during the course of a day or a year or a month,
Mhm.
and I write all the titles down because they it's something that catches my mind. And sometimes with the title, I actually have a melody or a few words, and then I sort of let that sit or I work on it.
Mhm.
But I did have that title in mind, and that was strictly because I was thinking about this person that always finds that negativity, and I thought, yeah, that has to blossom into a song. So
Oh my god! So what was the other working title before you chose this one?
no, that was it.
Oh, that
That
was
was
it.
the Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Every now and again, I'll have a title and it doesn't develop into the actual title of the song, but rather a part of the song or a lyric in the song. But those things come to me and they come with a bit of, like I said, melody or lyric. And then I decide if that's the main theme of the song, and then it will end up being the title. Or if it's not really the main theme, then it will just be something in the song.
So you recorded with the Bee Gees guitarist. How long have you been doing music?
All my life, basically. Um, I always played and sang music from the time I was about 2 or 3, and just kind of went forward with it because it was my passion all along. Everything that I loved about life had music to go along with it. So,
Oh, I think that is so awesome. So did you come from a musical background, a musical family at all?
nope.
No.
No, well, I mean, they didn't dislike music, but it wasn't a focus for them. And they thought I was very weird because that was what I wanted to do. And I remember my parents, they're of that generation where they would say things like, "Oh, it's great to have a party piece, pull it out when people are around, but you don't want to do that for a living. Absolutely not. That's not a respectable trade." It's like, yeah, well,
So what career did they have in mind for you? What, it was a school teacher, um,
they
physician?
they thought, yeah, they thought I'd probably be something like yeah, a teacher or a doctor or or nurse or something like that. They knew that those were the kinds of things that they would figure would be sustainable throughout my
Right,
life.
right.
And I was never I was never more into the sustainability than I was the passion. So I left home at 17, moved to London because I was originally born and raised in San Francisco.
Oh my
But
God, you took my next question. As I was going through your bio, I was like, okay, so how did you get to the UK from San Francisco?
yeah, somebody else finds that really funny too.
That's the grandson.
Yeah. Well, it was something I had my eyes set on because lots of the music that I loved. I grew up with like things like Motown and sometimes the blues and sometimes folk music. But when the Beatles hit, and I was a really good age for when they hit,
Uh-huh.
I just I that's what I wanted to do because they wrote their own songs
Mhm.
and they played their own instruments, and I just thought, this is great. Because before that, excuse me, I loved Motown because I loved the girl groups, I thought, "Oh, the Supremes are fantastic," Martha and the Vandellas, they're fantastic, and I thought, "But they don't always write their own stuff,"
True.
and I wanted to be the person who did that.
Okay.
So when the Beatles came, they had three-part harmonies. They just took off in my mind, and I thought, "Well, I wanna go to the place where that kind of music is blossoming."
Okay.
So that's where I I had so little money to begin with, but I just saved every penny, every quarter that I got that I
Mhm.
didn't spend on records, and then I saved up to be able to travel over to the UK.
Well, at 17, were you not? You know what? When you're young, you're fearless anyway. You don't worry about stuff. I mean, so you weren't worried at all going to an entirely different country.
Yeah, I wasn't worried at all, no. I mean, one advantage is that I knew we spoke generally the same language.
Mhm.
I mean, there's idioms that took a long time to really get used to. And, where when I was working there, I was introduced to Cockney rhyming slang, which, you
Okay, you're
know,
gonna have to explain that one because
well, it's where you take a phrase that has a rhyming part to it to the word that you really want to say. Like apples and pears would be stairs. So, but you wouldn't say the rhyming part. So if somebody said, "Hey, I'm up the apples," that means they're going up the stairs.
oh wow.
But you have to know that the stairs part rhymes with pears. So it was like a new language and really kind of fun once you get used to it. So trouble and strife, that's the wife.
Trouble and strife, that means trouble with the wife.
Well, trouble and strife just means
Oh,
wife.
oh,
And but they wouldn't say trouble and strife, they'd say trouble. "Oh, here comes trouble."
okay. Well, I think we say that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we say
Well,
that.
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them though, and it was kind of a lot of fun to learn about the cultural differences and everything. But I stayed in London for quite a long time, but I went back to the States to take care of my parents because they were elderly and they were not well, and so I did a lot of back and forth through the years.
Okay.
And the last time that I came back, I realized I want to live in Manchester because it I had been there before and I thought, this is a great place. It's a great city, but it's a smaller city than London by far. But it has all the great things that any city would have.
Mhm.
You have all the good music, the drama, the great restaurants, you know, beautiful parks, all the things that you might enjoy in any city, but it's a reasonably easy place to get around, not quite as expensive as London, so Manchester it is.
So, so when I listen to the song "Mary, Mary," Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Mary, Mary, quite, I never could say that word. Quite contrary.
There you go.
So there's like a '70s vibe to it. Is that what you were going for, like a '70s BG thing? Even the video itself.
Yeah, I was looking for the psychedelic thing, that part of that, growing up in San Francisco where and when the psychedelic things started happening in the 60s, we had, the Grateful Dead and Janis Joplin
Mhm,
and Moby Grape and the the things that were starting out with this psychedelic vibe.
mhm,
And that, of course, was going on in England too. So you had Cream and, you know, those great bands that were doing sort of psychedelic stuff. And that was an influence. It wasn't my only influence, but I draw on my influences when I think it goes with the mood of the song. So
Who would you say was the most influential person in music for you to date?
Elton John.
Really? I didn't even see that one coming. Why?
I'm a piano player, and as soon as I heard his style of playing, I
Mhm.
decided, oh man, I love that sound. So I sort of developed my sound sort of along those lines. I don't sound like him, but and I loved his songwriting too. So
Wow. Okay, so if you're talking about musicians of today, who would you say? And I'm just you better not say the one I'm thinking you're gonna say. Who would you say is your influence today?
to-
Besides Elton John, but today, right now. The Grammy just passed, so
well, it's actually it's a band that's not as well known. They weren't up for a Grammy or anything. They've
mhm.
just put out some stuff, but they're called the Lemon Twigs,
Okay, you said
and they if you look them up, you'll see that they're these great young, wonderfully talented, and really eccentric guys
mhm.
who just can play almost anything. And their influence, they're young, but their influences are quite a lot like my own influences,
Okay.
and, they're just fantastic. I think you'll hear more about them as time goes on.
Are they originally from Manchester or from the States?
They're from the States, they're from New York originally.
Okay, so is it all boy band? Is it a mixture?
It's really it's 2 brothers who, their father plays music, so their father's in my age group, and they were very influenced. They were in a very musical family. So when they decided that they wanted to go out and do their own thing, they formed a band, but they're sort of the 2 brothers are the main thing.
Mhm.
But their songwriting is fantastic. And their presentation, if you see them live, they're really exciting. It's really fun to watch. So
So in your bio, you speak about your journey. So where do you see yourself, maybe a year from now, or even 5 years from now? What does that journey look like for you?
well, knock on wood, I keep existing that long, but
Yeah, you will.
thank you. I, well, this year, I'm going to put a lot of my resources and put together an actual vinyl album. So
Woo!
I love vinyl. I love the whole ritual of getting vinyl,
Mhm,
taking it, reading the liner notes,
mhm.
seeing the artwork, putting it on the turntable. I know exactly. I'm really good at dropping the needle. You know, those kinds of things really excite me when I am able to do that with the artists that I love. So I thought my goal is to put I have enough songs right now to put on an album, and so I'm gonna pursue that. That may take a while, so I'm not sure what my time frame is, but that is really sort of my next thing. And then to continue to write, because I have so many things that inspire me and so many observances during the course of a day that could anything could turn into a song because you do what you do is you write what you know, you write what's around you, and if that hits me a certain way then it's definitely worth writing about.
Okay, so your very first collaboration was with who? I'm gonna let you say.
The only song so far that I've put out that's a real collaboration was Lemons Never Forget, which is very much absolute wonderful song, and mostly because I've got the original guitarist who was the original guitarist with the Bee Gees, Vince Maloney, playing on it, and he was very kind to be a part of that journey, that musical journey, because early Bee Gees music, you know, this is before the disco stuff, but
Oh,
early Bee Gees music was one of my favorites. And so his guitar work is just outstanding, just fantastic. And I had the pleasure of, meeting him and getting to know him a few years back. And when I saw him at one point, I said, I have this idea. I'd love to do this Bee Gees song that you played guitar on. Would you be willing to play on my version? And he was really happy because he said, I want to do that song again. I've wanted to do that song again. So it's a great one to work on. So I got together with him, and in one of the bands that he's currently in called Tall Poppy Syndrome, he works with these two other people who are good friends of mine called Strangers in a Strange Land. And that's a duo. And they are part of the song as well. So when we put it together, it was just bliss for me to play with these fantastic people.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So, well, they're doing this to me, so I got to wrap up because I want you to go to bed because it's late for you. But you guys have been listening to Miss Luna Collins. Before you go, I have to say, is that your given name or is that a stage name? Because I love the name Luna, but I just got to know.
It is a stage name.
Okay.
It is a stage name. Back in like the 70s and 80s, I had a band and we all picked stage names.
Okay.
And we were really, we got to know each other, always calling ourselves by our stage names. And so did the people around us. And it came to a point where there were a lot of people who had no idea what my real name was at the time. And I thought, well, let's just make this simpler. I'm going to go ahead and change it legally. So it's a
Okay.
stage name that is now my real name. So
Wow, look at you. Okay. Okay. Thank you for staying up so late from Manchester and speaking to me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the multiple interruptions that we had while I was talking to you. You are fantastic. And you know what? We've been kind of like emailing since like I think the middle of February. So I said I'm glad you were able to come on. And you have to come back when you release more music. And we're going to play your music on our station as well as the other platforms that we're on because
fantastic.
I love that 70s vibe. I really do. That was just like
Thank you.
awesome. And if you guys are checking me out on the platforms right now, you missed it. I'll play it again before we go out for the evening. But tell everyone where they can find your music.
Well, I'm on all the platforms. It's Luna Collins Music. I'm on Spotify and Amazon and all the different things. The YouTube channel of mine has all the lyric videos. So if you want to follow along with the lyrics of anything that I've released, that would be a good way to introduce yourself to that part of my songs. But
Well, you got a lot of people that's already following us on TikTok, so you're telling them, so they're gonna go and find it. So
good, good. Thank you. I appreciate anybody and everybody who listens. Put comments on what you hear. Be brutally honest. If you love it, that's great. If you don't, just let me know. But um, I love getting the music out there because again, it's my passion. So
I mean, this is a person you can tell who really loves music and love the art of creating music because you can see it in your work, you can hear it in your voice, and I'm just so thrilled to have you here. Those are
oh,
the guests that I want to come on to love what you do. It's not about the fame and fortune; it's about the love of the music for you. The other stuff is good. Don't get me wrong; the other things are good.
yeah, I like to sustain what I'm doing. So I appreciate, when people, for instance, Bandcamp is another place that you can find my work,
Oh,
and
okay.
people can make a donation there. And I'm so appreciative when people do that because what it does is it gives me the chance to put out more music. So the sustainability of that is just great. But I love doing it anyway. So no matter what.
I can see it in your face. So, how long have you been doing music? Every time I say I'm going to wrap up, I have another question. So, I want to know, how long have you been working on music, writing music, performing?
Well, I started really I wrote my first song at 9 years old, but
Oh God.
to be, in the realm of putting stuff out, um, really I started doing live performances of work that I'd written and I had a partner writer when I was in a band. We would put out a lot of music, and we would perform it live around San Francisco and all of that. But that was around the late 70s, the early 80s is when we really took off with that. And then, we disbanded. We each kind of did our separate things. I continued to write with my partner, and we had a backlog of songs, and then other things happened. We got back together,
Mhm.
did another run with the same people, which was great. And then, life happens and things, we disbanded again, but I continued to do it on my own. So that's when I realized, well, if I have people with me, that's great. If I don't, I still have to do it. So,
So are you looking to create a new band or stay solo?
well, I'm actually playing live with a band called Feet to the Beat.
Okay.
And but that's not super often that we get a chance to play. I might be playing some gigs coming up with my Strangers in a Strange Land people, but not sure about that yet. But as it stands right now, if I could find a collaborative bunch of people who'd want to play live, I would definitely consider it. But otherwise, I'm good to do solo stuff, and I'm good to just record with a collaboration of people. But if I don't get to play live with other people, I'm still willing to do it myself. So,
There you guys have it. There's Miss Luna Collins, all the way from Manchester, England, originally from San Francisco. So thank you so much. Check out her latest single. It's called Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. Is that right?
Mary, Mary mindset.
There you go. Okay,
Mindset of those who are quite contrary.
why did I keep mixing it up? Okay, Mary, Mary mindset. Okay,
That's
so all you little negative Nellies, maybe listen to the song and maybe not become, maybe be less negative. We have enough negativity in the world already, believe it.
really, we do. Really, we do. So music is a great counteractive thing. So music can make you happy. It can make you boost your mood. It can make you feel something really spiritual. It can make you feel something really sweet. So we can use music. That's a great tool.
It's a good tool to listen to and to drown out when you don't want to hear certain things. So yeah. All right, Miss Collins, we're gonna let you go to bed because it's 1 a.m. in Manchester.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me once again. Really appreciate it. I will love to come back.
You are welcome back anytime. You have my information. Just hit me up.
I
Wonderful.
will. I will. I promise.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Ellie.
Have a good night. Go to sleep.
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. All right, there you guys have it. There is Miss Luna Collins. Brianna, come fix me up, babe. There you go. All right, for all of my people on TikTok, you guys are awesome. They were scrolling down. I don't know what I did. Go back.
She had TikTok back right there. I was showing like,
Yeah. So there you guys go. Okay, Miss Luna Collins, what tell me that now?
7:12.
All right, so here we go. So let's get into some more of our quick. After my guests come on, we got to go into some of our regular commentary. So thank you, Miss Luna Collins. I can't believe we had a couple of mishaps earlier, and she stuck around. And it's because it's rainy and it's windy, and sometimes things just whatever. So thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you guys on TikTok. Make sure you keep tuning in. Brianna, what's my first hit for the evening?
Oh.
After Miss Luna. She's got to pull up my information. You guys are all on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, both our IGs. Yeah, you guys, if you guys see, look on IG. There's our radio page because we have our radio station, which is KELM Radio. Then there's
Trump suddenly reverses order.
oh yeah, of course I got to talk about the douche of the century. Oh my God,
Is a century enough for him?
I don't know. It's not because it's the devil. So the douche, Donnie douche. Okay. Yeah. So all of a sudden he's reversed the firing of how many federal employees?
All the probationary.
Okay, so all the probationary who had less than a year on the job or whatever. So he's reversed that. You know why he reversed that? Because it's illegal. Okay. So don't think he's doing something so great. And of course tonight I think he's addressing the Congress, joint sessions of Congress. I hope My prayer is that the Democrats are not there. But I know some of them are there, and Hakeem is probably there. But if you don't want to watch that, then I wrote it down. Where is it, Brandon? So on Black Start Network, YouTube/Roland Martin, they are having they're having their own version of whatever the joint. I don't know what you want to call it. A meeting of the minds. I'm going to call
It's
it.
supposed to be his State of the Union. I think that's what it is.
But not on Black Star Network.
Oh.
Yeah, not on Black Star Network. That's what we're having because I think Roland Martin is hosting along with I forget the pastor's name. So because Joy Reid and some others are going to be they're going to be on there as well. So we're going to after we wrap up the show, we're going to go to that and look at it because I'm not going to put Donald Trump on my TV because it might blow up, and so I'm not going to pay a fool's tax. I have to redo my television, just so you know. And of course, he's already put the tariffs in place.
And you know what's crazy is when he put the tariffs in place, and they were, I guess he was speaking to Fox News. Fox put in real time the stock market plummeting as he was talking.
Another because they plummeted yesterday, was 650 points or something?
And it plummeted today.
It's going to continue to plummet because everyone said when they were running for president, said tariffs are not a good idea. So all you all who said he wasn't going to do it, it wasn't going to affect us. What I find amazing is that so many videos are popping up in my feed, and people are talking about people are talking about Donald Trump and the whole tariff thing. And I said, he said what he was going to do anyway. But then they're saying, I voted for him, and now I regret my vote. Okay, so you regret your vote. That's neither here nor there. There's nothing you can do at the moment. There's nothing you can do about the vote because you can't go back and undo your vote. But what you can do, what I suggest you do, if you really are concerned, then you know what he did. Then you know all the Republican representatives that you sent to DC to represent your family and your needs and what you want. I suggest that you let them know that they have an election coming up and that you will not be voting for them until they stand up for you and your family and what you need. Instead of the oligarch that wants to take over in this country, I suggest you do that. You said we're not going to have that. We're not doing that. So you want them out of office. I don't know what happened. Let me just say this very clearly. I don't know what happened to the mediocre white men. Let me be clear. So all you mediocre white men that wake up in the morning and you're a representative or a senator or whatever it is in DC, when you wake up in the morning and you put your suit and tie on and you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Because there is no way in the world if you have a conscience at all, if you are a Christian or you have a belief in in a higher power, there is no way in the world you can look me in the eye and tell me that what Donald Trump is doing, what he's trying to do, that you agree with that. I'm not understanding where your backbone is at, but where your spine is. How do you stand up straight? How do you look your kids in the mirror? How do you do any of that? How do you say, oh, I believe in what Trump is doing? There's no way you can believe in that. So for all you want, and I said there, and it's so you have
quite a few that won't be there.
So if you have regret about about your vote, you know what you can do? Call. I have a number. Well, Brent, I can't put. I'm gonna put it on my thing. But the number is to the White House. There's a switchboard, so you can. And when I put the number on my page, I know it works because I've called it. I've called it a couple of times. I've called it. I know who my state representatives are. I call them. They give me right. They put me right into their office. If they're not there, they give me their they give me their messages. I can leave a message, and they ask you for your name. They ask you for your district and where you live in, and you can leave your message. So all of you all who have regrets about Donald Trump, about voting him in, call your representative that's in DC. They'll give you, and if you don't even know your representative, it'll ask you your area code or it asks you your zip code, and it'll find it for you if you don't know who they are. So that's how you can begin to rectify what you did in November. If you really want to rectify that, there is a way to do that.
So I will say there are some, I was reading, Democrats who will not be there.
How many Democrats are not going to be at this janky ass?
So Hakeem said he will be there.
I knew Hakeem was going to be there.
Senator Alyssa Slotkin, a Democrat from Michigan, she is expected to deliver the Democratic rebuttal to Trump's speech.
Who's Slotkin?
Slotkin.
Okay. Where the hell is she from?
Michigan.
Oh.
That's when she just got the senator. She won this past year.
Okay, so, okay.
Said House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said he will be in attendance to make clear to the nation that there is a strong opposition party ready, willing, and able to serve as a check and balance on the excesses of the administration.
Uh-huh.
AOC said she will not be there.
Okay, so AOC is not going to be in
She said,
attendance.
I'm not going to the joint address. I will be live posting and chatting with y'all here instead.
Okay.
Then going on IG Live after, she wrote the post on Blue Sky.
Okay.
Senator Chris Murphy said he will not be there.
Uh-huh.
Senator Ron Wyden from Oregon will not be there.
Okay. You got to come over here.
Patty Murphy, she's a senator. She will not be there.
Okay.
Senator Mark Heinrich
Okay.
from New Mexico. He said, I'll start attending when he starts following the law.
Okay, I like that.
Representative Jerry Connolly.
Uh-huh.
Representative Becca Balint.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Representative Don Beyer from Virginia. Illinois Representative Sean Casten.
Okay.
Representative Diana DeGetti.
Uh-huh.
She said Trump's childish and shameful actions in the Oval Office towards Ukrainian President Zelensky, as well as his barrage of illegal attacks against public servants and vulnerable groups, have disgraced and embarrassed our country.
Yes.
His actions are beneath the office of the president and do not merit my attendance.
There you go. I like that. Who is that?
Address.
I like her.
Diana DeGetti.
Okay. And she's head on, dead on. Right, exactly. Is our girl Jasmine gonna be in attendance?
She hasn't said anything.
Okay.
His actions are beneath the office of the president.
It
and
is.
do not merit my attention.
There you go. There you go. Unfortunately, they don't merit my attention, but since he's such a damn disgrace, I have to.
And here go Auntie Maxine.
I know Maxine's not in the room.
Yeah,
so.
she said she will not be there.
Yeah, because she's gonna be on the other network. She's gonna be on that one.
Yeah, she said California Representative Maxine Wallace said she will absolutely not be there. She said he is a dishonorable, deplorable human being.
Yeah, did we expect anything less from Auntie Maxine? Yeah, no.
She said he is full of lies and deceit, and he's aligned with Putin in Russia. As a matter of fact, he should be tried for treason. Said.
Okay, Auntie Maxine. Yeah,
she
so
said he is a dishonorable, deplorable human being.
It's probably going to be more that's not going to be in attendance, but they probably could list them all.
Yeah.
But I'm like that too. I said, why would I waste my time being in a room with somebody who you know is lying? He has shown you who he is. I mean, he showed me. Hell, it ain't brand new. It's not even 4 years ago. It's not even 8 years ago. I know who Donald Trump was for
since the 80s.
90s. Yeah, there you go. And definitely since the 90s. 80s, but the 80s, but yeah, definitely since the 90s. I mean, he showed you who he was. And then with the whole birther issue with Barack Obama, miss me on that one. Miss me. Because
since you're trying to end birthright citizenship, shouldn't your wife, probably somebody all go back to where they came from?
Well, right. Let's talk about that for a minute, because I was thinking about that earlier today, and I said they always want to talk about who's legal, who has the rights to the United States.
She just got her stuff when she married him.
Right, and let's be clear, Donnie. Your granddaddy was born in Germany. Your your grandmother. Okay, so now your daddy was born in the country, and then you were born, but your granddaddy, your grandmother was not. Okay. So you're only what? How many generations into the United States? How many generations? What? Maybe.
2.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right, because
think about it. His grandparents and then your daddy.
Right.
And then him.
Okay, and so let me go recount. Let me recount this for y'all. I was born here. My mother was born here. My grandmother was born here. My great grandmother was born here, and my great grandmother's mother was born here. Bitch, I have more rights than you do. I'm just saying.
Like, hey,
so I'm just saying.
Like, hey, we about 6 or 7 generations deep over here.
Right, exactly.
And you got,
and that's just on my grandmother's, my mother's side. I didn't get to my granddaddy's side, boo.
Okay, so we're about 12.
Okay, yeah.
So when you get that deep, come talk to us. Okay?
Right, exactly. So you always want to talk about who has the right to be here, because I have more right than you do.
And more importantly, let's go this route. our ancestors are the ones who were working the land anyway.
and built this country. It was a video that I wanted you to play,
So
and it showed
I go,
everything in this country has used. Has been created by a black person
right, so
who has been here for generations.
I go to Jasmine Crockett route. When they talk about who belong or who has the right here, hey Trump, fuck off.
Right, it's not you. It's the Native Americans, and then it's us.
Right.
It's not you.
And it will kill me. You don't want to make that great love story of Pocahontas and Christopher Columbus. He kidnapped the girl, raped the girl, and took away from her family.
Mhm.
That wasn't no great love story.
Right, exactly. That was sex trafficking and abuse. Okay.
Early on.
Early on. So everybody want to always holler about, and then even some of you Caucasian people, you always say, oh, well, I'm have European ancestry. Okay, but it's not American. It's not American. Just to be clear, you're European. That's not American. I just sat here and told you how far mine go back that I know of. It probably go back further than that. So you want to talk about the 90? Mine go back probably from the 17 something. Because hell, my grandma was born in 1910. Okay, so let's be clear. So when I said my mother, my grandmother was my mother's mother, then her mother, then her mother's mother. Come on, people. I mean, come on. So anybody when I say, oh, you don't belong here, or that's what people when they want to say, oh, when they use the term African American, I'm American. Okay, you all can say, but I'm Black American. I'm American. Period. I'm gonna tell you like Smokey Robinson say, I don't subscribe to that. You all can do what you want to do, but I'm a Black American. Been here. My family has been here for generations, not just 2 or 3. We go way back. And I only went back 6, 7 generations. What?
Huh.
How many generations did I go back?
6.
And that was just on my grandmother's side, on my mama's side. So, people need to think about that. We want to talk about who does not belong here, who has contributed to the growth of this country. And we want to act like Black people, like you all don't count. And we want to be dismissive. That's not going to happen. And Trump, we're never going to allow you to just dismiss us as if we are second-class citizens. Because as far as I'm concerned, you a second or you a third-class citizen, as far as I know. You only a second-generation American. Am I right? Yeah, because your dad and your mother was the first ones here, not even your grandparents. So people need to understand when you want to talk about who belongs here and what's so on. I take offense. I'm very offended. Okay, so that is what else we got for this evening. That's that. You guys are tuning in, listening to us fine on TikTok. You guys look at us. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys can go there, follow us, and join us. And don't get me wrong, when you all hear me going off on one of my rants, and I do it often, we will get. And I'm not trying to be do the whole race thing, but I just want to get some clarity. I'm all about it this year, clarity and the chaos. Dr. Mike handles that when he's here on Monday, but let's get some clarity in all of this chaos. Let's get some truth going on here.
It's about to be some real clarity very soon. Very, very soon. It's a little dark right now.
Yeah, and as Jasmine Crockett said, the fire is the light is a little dim for the United States right now.
Okay.
But we'll get you there.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know when, but there is light.
There is light because we know what? Because we have our faith and we know God, and God said, when you keep doing wrong and wrong and wrong, don't think you got away with something, because that doesn't happen with God. You don't have to be a believer, but you got to know that your time is coming. Your time will come.
Smack.
We'll smite you. We can smite you. And next story I want to get into before we go off. The ladies on The View. You know how I like my ladies on The View. But apparently, let's see, what's my girl name? Joy and Sunny got into it with, what's the other one name? Not Farrar, but the other one.
Well, Megan McCain got her.
The other white one.
Sarah
Haynes. So they got into it because what's called said I wouldn't go. Joy said she wouldn't go in there and sit in there. She said, why would the Democrats have to go in there and sit in there and listen to him spew a bunch of lies? What's my Sunny said she wouldn't go with either. So Sarah Haynes said, I would go because it's part of their job, and it's their damn. That's what I said. That's what I said. They don't follow any rules whatsoever.
Look, I am like, to hell with that. Damn that. And here's the thing. And if I was to go sit in there, I was sitting there for 5 minutes. So when he talking, I do him how they did Barack Obama. We have to speak a liar. When he say something else,
Liar, treasonous, right?
Liar, treasonous, rapist,
right? Crook,
con man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna make you throw. You want me in that something? I'm gonna make you throw my ass out.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Can they handle? Can I watch? If none of them can shut, now watch. Next time, he'll try to make it mandatory. Go ahead and make it mandatory. Sit right there and say what I think about you.
You can't make anything, man. I was like, I'm a grown ass person. If you can't control your children, you damn sure can't control me. So
well, he never wanted to be bothered until they got of age.
Well, yeah, that is true too. Yeah, he was never a parent anyway. Can you imagine that being somebody's parent?
No.
Ugh. Wow.
You know, there are some people in the world that shouldn't be parents. He probably should have been one of them.
Yeah.
No, the problem is he probably should never get never mind stop that. Don't need that bitch. Just stop. But I'm just saying. Why would anybody want to sit there when you know he's a liar, when you know he's a crook, when you know he's a criminal, and for the love of God, why is Elon Musk in there?
Right? Yeah.
That bad skin,
drug user, because he'll drug user,
baby making. I mean, why are you sitting there? And then they say, and then they kill me. He's touting. He's making all these cuts with Dodge. He ain't cut a damn thing with Dodge. And that's why Vivek went about his business, because he said, this is some bullshit. Vivek ain't got to say it. I know what he's thinking. He said, this be some bullshit. And he got his name up out there. He said, nope.
Because Vivek can say, I'm looking at the long game. I want to have a career. I want to have a career in politics. And this here is not it. That's going to destroy. Because JD Vance, when you were saying in there, you blew up your political any political ambitions you have for long term, baby, you blew that up.
Shut the hell.
Yep. Trump blew you up. Yep. So you can hang it up. So maybe you enjoy the time that you're there, because I have said I don't believe it's going to be the 4 years. Hell, we got to get to 90 days. We ain't got 60 days. I mean, we ain't got 60 days.
60 days, all that's gonna be off.
Yeah. Because the kaboom, we kept saying, like when they were running for president, like the kaboom's gonna happen. We thought it was that it when Kamala didn't win. That ain't it. That's not it. Because this has been way too much. What I've said from the very beginning, I said that God is gonna put him on the biggest stage of his life and lower the boom. And this is the biggest. This is bigger than him the first time. For him, this is like the end all, the be all. The second time around for him. And contrary to what people want to believe, this is not his no third damn term. We don't have that in the Constitution. Okay, so he can stop. Calling. This is my third time in the White House. It's not, and it shouldn't have been the first time. But I digress.
Digress on that one.
Right. But anyway, huh?
I gotta show some.
What you showing to me now?
No, so it's a video, and I guess this is why JD got mad at Zelensky, because Zelensky said this.
Oh,
can you move that? I can't
see. You can't see it. Okay.
Oh.
Did y'all hear the part when President Zelensky told JD Vance, "You're increasing the volume of your voice, but not the logic in your argument"? I'm gonna start using that on everybody. That's some deep shit right there, but it sounds good too. You're increasing the volume in your voice, but not the logic in your argument.
Way to go,
Zelensky did that. He did that. Much respect to him.
Right.
And I stand with Ukraine.
Yeah.
Fuck this administration.
I
Lord.
Oh my God. He took the words right out of our mouths.
I'll tell you, the F-bomb, that's a new word, because Jasmine just told me fuck off. I feel the same way, fuck off. I feel a few different.
I would say fuck the hell. So that's it.
I feel a few different ways. Fuck off, kiss my ass. Which one you want? Take both of them.
Right. Right.
Get
Exactly.
2 for 1.
We can create some new creative expletives with the F word. What the other one is? They effed around and found out. The F bomb is squarely in the room.
Right.
Okay.
Because that's some bullshit in that office.
Yes, it is.
All right, I got another video.
Okay, she got another video.
I mean,
Just the audacity.
They effed around and found out. Yeah. If the F bomb is squarely, we're gonna have to in our new merchandise, you're gonna have to put that on there. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. They effed around and found out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do jab a crack.
But
I'm giving me a shirt with on the back hashtag fuck off. Anybody put that right there.
But this is a good one though. You know, the volume of your voice, but not the logic in your argument.
Because ain't nothing logical there. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah.
Dumb. I mean, is there any
dumb and dumber?
No.
I don't even know. That's insulting.
No. You need three because it's like dumb.
Trump is probably the most horrible human that ever lived in any capacity doing anything. And not a political statement. That is observational, completely observational. No matter what he would do, if he was doing another job, he would be the same asshole. Like if he was working on a car lot and you went onto that lot to buy a new car and he came walking towards you, innately you'd be like, nah, not that guy.
I wouldn't buy that.
First of all,
I wouldn't buy shit.
First of all,
that man is hawking.
First of all, I see that hair walking to me. That's gonna be a first problem. Well, I'm just, it's me. They dumb. But I was going back to my room before I played that video.
Okay.
So dumb, you got JD Vance. He dumb. Then dumber is Elon Musk.
Okay.
Then the dumbest is Trump. Cause that's a dumb. No.
The triple D's.
Triple D. No, that's guys. Don't do that. Don't say triple D. That's guys.
I'm sorry, guy, but you know what? Dumb and the dumbest.
Dumb,
dumber and the dumbest. Yeah. I don't know who's the dumbest. Is it Elon or Trump? You know, that kind of a toss up right there.
No, it's Trump. That's a.
Right, because anybody can smile in his face and tell him you're a nice guy, and he'll do whatever. That's why Trump is officially Putin's bitch. Trump, Putin, bitches. Okay, that's all I can say. Elon. That's all of them. That's all of them.
Like,
what was the thing from Bad Boys?
Bad Boys.
With three instead of two bitches, he's doing three bitches in the scene.
Yeah. He said we're gonna be two bitches in the scene, but them three bitches right there, all right there. I need a meme of them in a boat. It just they find a picture of the Titanic and put them on there, just send their ass up to the ocean. Yeah, if you had a boat at the dock and they begging, don't say that, just send their ass up there.
Wait. When they go and step up on the boat take on off.
Yeah,
there you go, and just drop their ass right in the ocean. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm okay.
We were having a little bit of fun tonight, but we're unfiltered on this show. We are literally unfiltered.
But you have to have fun to do, because
if you don't laugh at some of this or you release yourself, this shiggy that we're dealing with will drive us crazy. So and then they interrupted my damn program for that. I usually watch The Rookie. When I finish up with this, I like to go and decompress and watch the damn Rookie. I can't watch The Rookie because of some Donald Trump on my TV. Really? You won't pay my cable bill, my satellite bill. You don't pay none of that. Interrupted me. I should have a right to say if I want to scream it on my television. I do not.
And then like all the Republicans now they're getting flack in their state because their constituents, all this Dodge stuff is affecting them.
And you know what? You all asked for. You know what you said is that, it'll be other people, it won't be me. No, it's you first. That's the funny part about it. No, it's you first. That's what's sad. I mean, the man is just. I take my representative what her stand. The man is a despicable, deplorable, dishonorable. The man is just trash. I say all of them. Some of you all get mad at me. I said there are black people, then there's something we call the N-word. There's white people, then there's white trash. That in that White House, and anything around there supports it, and you happen to be white, you trash.
It's awful. It's that at some point people have like a comeback story or like a redemption story. There is nothing redeeming about him.
Nothing.
I have somebody that I work with somewhere else, and the one thing she said she cracked me because she said God take. He's ready. Every time he do so, she said, God take him, he's ready.
God said, I know you are ready, but I ain't just ready yet. There's more to be done with this situation.
I know you gotta open the gates of hell. I understand.
That must gonna fall right through. I don't need to open the gate. He's gonna fall right through it. You ain't got to open the gate. Because that's a heathen. That's the devil.
Damn, a heathen.
Yeah. A heathen might have some redeemable qualities. Right. That's the spawn of Satan.
Right, but this is how you know something is wrong with him. Because even a murderer, at some point,
Before they go to the death, before they go to the electric chair,
they say, I'm sorry. They
even write a letter maybe or something.
They tell the family they sorry. This, I call them this. Well, she could say this bitch don't mean nobody a bit of damn good. Okay.
This son of a bitch. That's what she wanted to say. She wanted to say this bitch. She said this SOB right here.
I mean, that's what you put back in there. Somebody that was on the stage hollering about they are eating the dogs and the cats.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm y'all said that. I was like, right. And that's what 77 million of you chose. And I'm re-emphasizing the whole 77 million because let me be clear about it. Brianna, take it from there. You always know how to clear it up.
Everybody says he has 77 million votes and that's half the country. No, that's not even a quarter of the country. It is 330 Americans in this country. Only 140 voted in the election.
140 million.
140 million voted in the election. 90 million didn't vote. That is not half the country. And let me explain something. I have no problem saying math is not my strong suit. Damn it, I know that much.
But this is always about them changing the narrative.
They
got 77 million people. So what? So damn what? Kamala Million got 75 million. That was only 2 million shy of him. So what?
And here's the thing. Let's understand something. He can never beat another man. Can you beat a man for once? You beat 2 women. That don't say a lot about you. You know what that says? That means you're a punk.
Well, he's that.
You're a punk.
He is that.
You're a coward. You're a bully. Everybody says he's trying to bully people. All you gotta do, you can kick a bully. He ain't nobody, and as old as he is, you can push him over.
All you got, this one is, when you were a child, you deal with bullies all your life. I used to have a girl that used to bully the shit out of me when I was even in high school, and she only did it because she would always have her little girls around her, whatever. So then one day I got tired of it.
Catch her alone.
Right? Oh, she wasn't even alone. I said, you know what? Let me see. My voice was elevated. I said, you want me so bad? Here I am. It was like I said, yeah, come at me. When you confront a bully and tell them, come at what you have to me, they will crumble like crumble cookies. Okay, they're not going to step up and step up to you at all. Trump is everybody's bitch.
Right.
That's who he is.
I had the same bully. She up there talking. She was up there every day. She'll be up there every day. You so and so. You this. You so and so. One day she tried to put her hands on me. You know what happened? I gave her a bloody nose. Okay? Because first of all, she slapped me. I said, first of all, my mama don't even slap me that hard. Hold up.
Yeah.
I had a blackout moment. The next thing I know, all my classmates like, you drew blood because I punched the shit out of her. And I know. Because now, the only one that can put their hands on me is my mama. And let me recognize, you ain't my mama. Like, no.
That's right. And that's what I said. All he needs, a man don't even have to put his hands on him. Just get in his face. Just sit right in his face. I can tell you, Boo go bagged up. He gonna go sit down.
I'm sorry.
Right, exactly. Don't whip my ass.
I mean, you know he's a punk.
So, somebody said join live as a guest. Okay, invite. Oh.
No, don't do that. You might get it.
I know, a psycho.
Yes.
Anyway,
I mean, let's understand. This is a man who lined up how his kids would go to prison. What do you call that? The man named each one of his children would go to prison. You think that's somebody strong? That's a coward. Because any parent would do anything to save their kids. No, he lined his kids up for prison.
Which one go last? Ivanka go last.
Yeah, Ivanka go last. DJ Yui go first. Huh? If anything you say, I still want my child to have their life, or they have children that they have raised. They're gonna protect their children, not him. Not that son of nope.
Nope.
And you call that respectable.
What? There is nothing respectable about Donald Trump. It never has been, and it
Honorable
never will
nothing.
be. It will never will be. And if he think that as black folks we gonna sit on the sidelines and let you do whatever you want to, you don't know black people. It's obvious that's apparent. That was you. Obviously, you don't know that. You don't know that. And as I went down the list of my ancestors and how long we've been here, boo, you only two generations in.
And I tell you this much. Black people, we'll talk, but as one, it was on Instagram, she said, we'll burn this motherfucker down unless you have it.
Yep.
Burn it down.
Yep. That's right.
Burn it down.
And so, like I said, I make a strong suggestion to all of you guys who have Republican representatives in D.C. I suggest you call the White House switchboard. As I said, I'm gonna put the number on here. You guys can call it. If you don't know who your representatives are exactly, it even prompts you to put in your zip code. They'll send your zip code. They will tell you who are, and they'll send you right to their office. If you cannot reach them personally, leave them a message. It allows you to do that. But you all have the power. You all think that you all think that man has no power. The people. That's what we are, a democracy. The people. We have the power. Freaking use it. And nobody gonna lay down to Donald Trump and Elon Musk, who have lied and stole their way into billions. That's what they did. Those are epic cheaters, thieves, liars, rapists, probably murderers too.
I will say this much though before we leave for the evening.
For
I feel bad for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you what happened to Kai.
So they were playing last night, and he, I think, landed on somebody's foot and
ankle.
No, he's done for the year.
Oh.
He suffered a torn ACL.
Oh, okay.
Done for the season and somebody next season. So I feel bad for Kyrie because Kyrie was making a change and he was
playing ball. Now he's gonna be lazy again. Damn.
No, I don't think he's gonna be lazy.
Well, he might just go ahead and retire, maybe.
Yeah, he might do that. But the Dallas Mavericks and then the Dallas now you all have the audacity after what you have done to that team. You have the audacity to raise your season ticket prices almost 10%.
They got to pick. Well, you
ain't got no attraction.
I was gonna say, well,
Luka was your attraction, and now you look at what Luka is doing in LA. This might be the absolute worst trade in the history of the NBA. The NBA has been around almost 80 years, and this might very well be the worst trade. You traded, and they're like, well, he doesn't do this, and he doesn't work on his conditioning. He's late. So the dude out of shape is a walking triple double. The man before he was 25 was a 5-time All NBA selection. Okay. 5-time All NBA selection. You know the only person who did that? Is his running mate in LA, LeBron James.
Oh, they're on the same team now.
Right. That's who did that. That's what you gave up. The man averages 28, 8, and 9. Those are his career averages. He was 25 and y'all traded him. He's 26 now.
He still got a lot of years left to play.
He ain't even reached his prime yet. Y'all screwed.
Yeah, that was a bad trade. They must have listened to Mark. Or maybe it was Mark's idea.
No. Mark said he'll divorce his wife before he give up Luka.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Mark Cuban has said that. He said, I'll get divorced if I give up Luka Doncic. I mean, the man, this is when he's out of shape. This is his averages. And then you traded him, and he just took you out to the NBA Finals. You're the defending Western Conference champions. It's not like you went out in the first round.
Well, the Lakers, they might give them a run for them when it comes to the playoffs. And once they gonna give everybody a run for their money because they have this guy.
Because guess what? LeBron, like, I ain't gotta do everything. I got that who can take over.
Yeah.
LeBron, like, I can go on the bench and no, I ain't got to come back in the game for like 8-9 minutes. LeBron said, hey, I get some extra. LeBron feeling good. I ain't mad at you, LeBron. No, I want you to go retire. I want you to sit down.
How old is LeBron? 41?
40. He just turned 40. That's old.
Yeah. Go sit your old. How old was Kareem when he retired? Wasn't he 40 plus?
No. Kareem was like 30 something.
Oh no, I don't think that's right, Brianna.
Okay, well, I don't know.
No, I think Kareem was in his 40s when he retired.
I don't know. Anyway, go see it.
Okay. All right, you all.
Like the Lakers are gonna be sick when LeBron decides to retire. They got somebody. What Dallas got?
Okay.
That I think the GM.
Well, no wonder it used to be Mark sold his controlling interest in the Mavs because he was like, "Yeah, I guess we got one time. That's about all I'm gonna see. I'm never gonna get."
The Dallas Mavericks, the fans of the Dallas Mavericks. I think the GM has made Dallas fans hate him more than Jerry Jones. That takes a lot. That really takes a lot. The Mavs ain't looking so hot. All your big men are Kyrie done for the season. Just AD talking about he gonna shut AD just shut it down for the season. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Oh, Durant.
No, AD Anthony Davis.
Oh, okay.
What the world?
Okay.
Yeah, y'all ain't going nowhere. Just let it.
All right, you guys. There it is. There is Elle Unfiltered. Woo!
We were really unfiltered.
We were very unfiltered tonight, but you know what?
But that brings out. Have you ever met have you ever just watched somebody that brings out the utmost,
the worst in you?
It's like side of yourself you never thought you'd see before.
And you don't like showing it to people, but damn it, some people require it.
That requires that requires an advocate.
Oh God.
That requires somebody just to take their foot and just
Oh my God.
or find the nearest pool and just
okay, y'all going to time. All right, all you guys.
just you know how you bump somebody to be rude.
What do you
Just,
okay, you guys. So we got to take our special guest tonight was Miss musician, songwriter, singer, Miss Luna Collins, over from Manchester. She stayed up late tonight to join us. All you guys that's on our TikTok and. See what I mean? It's unfiltered right here. That's all I mean. Crazy ass child right here. Oh Lord. Oh my God.
hey, I had a good day today. Okay?
Yeah. We had a couple hiccups at the start of the show, but it's all good. You know, we just kind of brought us right on through. We breezed right on through it. We love all you guys. Make sure you like and comment on it. And all of you guys who are on TikTok, go to our Instagram. You got official LB Media. You have KELM Radio on Instagram. You have Ellis on Facebook. You have Ellis on YouTube. Oh Lord Jesus, that's a whole lot of Ellis. That's a whole lot of me right there.
Already? Damn.
What?
It said
Who the hell done yelled out in the already?
Lutnick said he did not expect immediate tariff relief from China. But it says Trump could reduce the 25% tariffs that he imposed Tuesday on Canada and Mexico in an interview.
You ain't saying shit.
No, so so by tomorrow, so less than 18 hours after they went into effect, he's going to reduce them. Already.
Who? Trump. He gonna reduce them to what?
I don't know to what, but it said he's gonna reduce the tariff.
That's what I'm talking about. This the bullshit.
Wishy-washy. I mean, flip-flop. Just to cause chaos. I honestly think he just sits up there and thinks of shit to annoy people.
Well, this is what I call him, man. The man, I don't even call him. I just say dumb Donnie. Just a dumbass. He is a dumb ass, capital D across the board. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, make sure you guys just here on TikTok, go over to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and watch the videos, like our videos on YouTube. Follow us on both the Instagram pages as well as Facebook. And I'm gonna you guys say hi to me. I'm saying hi to you guys, and make sure you guys come back on Mondays. Mondays is something to talk about. Dr. Fight will be here along with Brianna and myself. We try to be a little more.
I ain't never had no tact, okay? I know when to have tact. On here, I don't have it.
But we're live on Mondays on something to talk about #STTA. It's Brianna has her segment, which is your segment are Style Pulse and He Said She Said with Sports with Dr. Fight. Dr. Fight has on the couch with Dr. Fight, Clarity in the Chaos. I have Talk Triggers. So we are broken down in segments on Monday. So you guys make sure and everybody, dips in and put their toes in and comments on whatever we're talking about. And we have a really great time. We have our Monday motivation. We kick off, with Dr. Fight. So, join us on Mondays and Tuesdays. We love you guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Oh, and make sure when I'll let you know when the launch for Break Magazine, when the new edition is coming out. It'll be out in the middle of this month. You guys can check out everything that's happened in the last few months and what's coming up in March as well. So you guys can go to www.lbmedia.com. So that's www.ellb.media.com. All right, go there and check us out on LB Media. And we love you guys, and we'll talk to you. Have a wonderful rest of the week. We know you guys are dealing with BS tonight with the joint, whatever that shit is in Washington. So make sure you guys have a great rest of the week, and talk to us on Monday.
Yeah, somebody, I guess.
But keep following us on all our social media.